Hello guys, in today's video, as some of you might have guessed from the YouTube short, we will be talking about this. The Jelcz 442-32 truck used by the Polish Armed Forces. When it comes to the real deal, the Jelcz 442-32 is a truck with off-road use in mind. It's built in a 2-axle 4x4 configuration, almost 8 meters long, more than 2.5 meters wide, a little less than 3.5 meters high, and weighs 9.6 tons, with a gross permissible weight of 15.6 tons. It has a range of 800 kilometers with a maximum road speed of 85 kilometers an hour. Jelcz has been producing them for the Polish army since the second half of 2014. Now let's move on to the build. I've built a couple trucks in the past, but I must say this one could be my best one yet, even though I'm not great at building them. Of course, to fit it with my other builds, like the Rasomak and a couple others I'll talk about at the end of the video, it's in my favorite scale of 1/45. For its main color, I use dark bluish grey as always and dark tan for the top. It's 5.5 centimeters wide, 17.5 centimeters long and 17.6 centimeters high. Obviously it's not perfect though. The build itself is pretty sturdy, but a couple little details here and there aren't the most stable, like these things at the side or the front windshield. These bars here are never straight as well, which is a little annoying. These aren't really problems though, rather just small inconveniences. The thing that truly makes people's eyes bleed is the result of my own laziness, the rear. Yeah, it's let's not talk about it. When we remove the cover here, we can access this small space. Sadly, you can't fit a minifig sitting upright in there, but things like crates, barrels, etc. can fit no problem. Now we've talked enough about the build, on to the tutorial. I'm expecting a low demand for this, so once again, I'll take it apart and walk you all through the build so it's easier to copy. So we will start from the base, of course. So here'll be the front wheels, then the back wheels will be somewhere here, and yeah, fuel tanks on those pieces with the bars going across in front of the fuel tanks. Now build something like this. These here are going to be the mud guards at the rear of the front. Place it here. Oop, wrong way around. Right here. Just like that. Then adjust it a little, it'll always be a bit bent. There we go. Now, build something like this. These are going to be the front wheels. Remember to place a stud here. So this will it's a bit important for, so it's a bit more stable. And place it right here, like so. There. Now, build 2 fuel tanks like this, or just use some other pieces. These are not the most common, but should be a pretty easy fix. And place them here on these 4 studs on both sides. After you've done that, we can take these pieces with the bars that are going to cover the fuel tanks and mount them here. Because they are mounted on only 2 studs and it's this round brick, it's not the most stable connection, but it should be fine for just displaying or using in mocks. And we do that at the other side as well. Now build this. These are going to be the rear wheels, and this will be the rear bumper. I guess that we could call it that, I'm not sure it is. I used 4 of these weird angle stud bar pieces, I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah, so we get this kind of nice angle and place them here with a 1 stud gap in here. There we go, like so. Now let's move this away for a bit and move on to the platform of the cargo space. Nothing too complicated here. This is the base. The walls are made out of these grill pieces with this here and with the brackets so that we can put on the walls later on sideways. Now, build 2 of these. These will be they're here just to make it even more stable with the walls at the side. So 2 of them, and place them, well, wherever you want really. I place them here so it's not too close to the front, it's not that visible, and it's just makes it stable enough. Now make 2 of these and place them at the side, like so. Now obviously the only thing that's missing is the cover, and here's that. It's a little more complicated, but I think this is good enough to copy it. So it's tiled off on the on here. Then we've got some just a layer of normal plates, and then some more plates to reinforce it because it was pretty delicate. Without these plates though, it is possible to fit a minifigure in sitting upright. So just if you need that information for a mock or something, because it should hold up for a mock. And then you place it right here. Just press it down a little. There's not much studs connecting this so that you can take it off easier. So now we bring this over again and place it here, like so. We'll have to correct that in a second. Yeah, press it down and then adjust this just so it's straight enough. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Now we're getting closer to the cabin, but first build something like this. So there's a 1x2 plate here with a bracket and this piece here. This is not a normal 1x2 plate. And now place it here facing towards, well, my right and your right, but this would be the left side. Then something a little bigger, but I think it should be easy enough to copy because there's nothing too complicated. This is the main part of the cabin, so as you see there's quite a lot of black filler brick in here. There should be a stud sticking out here and 2 studs sticking out here. As for the lights and stuff, it's mounted on these modified bricks over here. And once you've done that, you can start mounting the windshield. So the first piece would look like this. And then the second piece would be almost perfectly symmetrical to this, but without the grey part. So then together they look like this. So first take this one and just press it on here. Next take the other one and press it just like that. We've got a nice windshield. So now for the sides, make 2 of these, and we can just slide them in like so. And for the other side as well, just slide it in like that. Nice. Then we take the roof. I made my roof like this. Of course, you could just make one however you want. The actual wheel, I didn't manage to fit this in, but the actual Jelcz has a hatch here, so you could make a circular shape here and connect it to the top. Then for the last parts, take a brick like this with a tile on top of it, and this will go here. And then for this stud, we can just mount a wheel on. I'm using white because I don't have more grey, and it's just not visible when you mount it on. So then this goes in here. Oh, there. Press it down, and yeah, you now have your own Jelcz truck in Lego. One last thing I wanted to say before the video ends is that you'll be able to choose which one of these 2 vehicles I'll make my next video on. On the same day I'll release this video, or the day after, I'll publish a YouTube short that will serve as a poll where you'll be able to vote if the next vehicle will be something modern or something World War II themed. Anyways, stay tuned for that, and that would be it for this video. I hope you liked it, and as always, see you next time.